Be the starter for the O's in this contest. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year.
Cookie Cowboy will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark,
Cookie Cowboy is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Calling for it, Acevedo. He's got it 1 away. Cookie Cowboy will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Cookie Cowboy comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds...
Digging in the switch hitter, Cookie Cowboy. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Cookie Cowboy stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Now on the mound, this is one of those.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top. This is the Friday Night Baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game. Cookie Cowboy gets his first opportunity now in the top of the 1st with nobody on. This is skied out to deep center field. Buxton ranging back at the track. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Cookie Cowboy strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Throw gets him 2 down. Into the box now, Cookie Cowboy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Cookie Cowboy will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. One run scores. The relay throw. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cookie Cowboy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
1 error.
Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series. Cookie Cowboy will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Into the box, Cookie Cowboy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Get your pitch up there.
From the stretch. This is pulled into right. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Cookie Cowboy digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, as it is now 7-3.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Cookie Cowboy will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was...
Cookie Cowboy will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3.
The batter, number 14.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Starlin Castro. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Quick check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Looking good. No one better
Set.
out there.
Here's the 3-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
Cookie Cowboy stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Starlin Castro steps in looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Justin Smoke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end. Alvin Page is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 12.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Bass. Back here on afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. Which of these 2 will prevail? Next on the show. Cookie Cowboy will stand in as the watch is in full effect now as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown.
Can you imagine the year that this guy is having right now? And he's hitting...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Here comes Ellsbury on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And as you see... Striding into the box, Cookie Cowboy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.